all correct.
Around.
We are all correct. So 13 plus Dex. I will not change this to 14 because made armor amplification bracer. Yay! Which means that when she shields, she now has 24 AC. It's nice.
Very nice.
Sweet. Okay, so 19, 24. She doesn't have any weapons, so I don't need to upgrade any of those. Yay.
Yeah, it's only that.
You have the same AC now, Garth.
Yay. There's something that he doesn't have anything that would improve like the shield spell, would he?
No.
Alright.
You're a Hexblade Warlock. You have that spell access, you know?
Yeah, that's why I was asking if there was a way to upgrade it.
Oh, that's what you meant. Okay.
Yeah.
Noted.
I have used it once, I think. And forgotten it several times.
Kirsty, what's Via's AC right now?
Without the defense, it's 16.
With mage armor up?
I don't think I've got mage armor to it.
You use light armor, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, light armor.
Oh,
So
okay.
you would have stud leather plus 1 at this point. So that's 13 plus Dex.
Which is 3, so 16. Yeah.
And you have the defensive augment.
A shield? Like a normal mundane shield?
Oh, like the shield spell?
No, like a physical...
Oh, no, I don't have one.
Like an actual shield.
Like
Yeah,
the
no, I don't
board
have
part
one.
of the sword and board.
Yeah. I don't think I'm proficient with shields, am I? No.
It might be because of Bard, Sword Bard.
I think it gives you like medium armor and shields.
I'll double check my book. Where is it?
Would mess with your somatic components if you don't have Warcaster.
You don't get proficiency with shields.
Yeah, okay.
Wild time.
Bonus proficiency from Sword Bard is medium armor and the scimitar. That's literally it. If you're proficient with a simple or martial weapon, you can use it as a spellcasting focus for your Bard spells, though.
Oh, okay.
I need to try and upgrade to medium armor at some point then.
I mean, you can do it right now. It's just that you have disadvantage on stuff depending on which one you're picking.
Oh, okay, let's have a look
Breastplate's
at
the
them
best
then.
option in that case.
Breastplate.
It depends entirely on you. I mean, you already have some people wearing heavy armor in the group, so, yeah.
Here's a question. Could I get leather armor for Rose to sleep in because paranoia?
No.
Aw.
You guys getting Venkoshi gear at all is surprising, honestly.
Yeah, very appreciative.
Also, that means now if you die, they will have to maybe extract your body out because they don't like letting other people get their stuff. So that's interesting to note.
At least we're getting recovered.
If you had the Vititre marking on you, it could actually disintegrate your body for them, but you guys don't, so that means if you guys die, yeah, they had to retrieve your fucking corpse, maybe. So, everyone have arms, armor, tools, etc.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you the +1 stuff I've got just now.
Alright.
Select chat, yeah, okay.
Alright. Geared up. I'll make a thing for the crystal earpiece later. The crystal communicator is what it's, crystalline communicator is what it's called. I'll send that later. Or I'll make a card for it later, rather. How funny would it be if that required a attunement? That'd be hilarious. No, it doesn't. There's a note for myself to make it later. Geared up. having exchanged or held onto certain bits of equipment, you guys go back, led by Vindred, to Falviton Eva. My bad. The upper deck, that upper overseer area, has cleared out a good bit. There's still a decent amount of people up here, much more than a skeleton crew. But in terms of runners and scouts and people that need her attention, it's been cleared out a good bit. Now present is Connor, who's smoking his pipe next to the Falviton, as well as 3 lessers, 3 Torvitons. Despite them being a legion, they don't necessarily have the same garb or equipment. You earn distinction, and your distinction earns you different gear or specialized gear in accordance. One of the Torvitons looks similar to Vindred in the sense of he's wearing like a breastplate, like neck protective back helmet, faceplate, gas mask, stuff like that. One of them looks more akin to like a house guard captain. They have a full plate helmet on and half plate. And a good bit of, I want to say, flourish to their design, to their aesthetic. The other one is wearing a mask, which is a combination of Connor's hawkish mask as well as the Falviton's, like, sort of lensed gas mask. Looking like, I don't know, like a plague doctor in a weird sense. A combat plague doctor. And you guys come back up the steps and hear them talking to one another about, well, what is the most pressing matter. Falviton Ava is just listening to all indiscriminately and notes that you all are, well, that you all returned, and just gestures to come closer. They all have some sort of reverbing element to their voices due to the fact that they're wearing helmets and masks and stuff like that, but don't worry, I won't be playing into those. The man dressed similarly to Vindred speaks thusly. Doctrine is clear. We can't let them stick around and potentially mud up our efforts forward. The knighted individual, they speak. That may be, but this nymph is our once in a chance. Forgive my comment. It's a rare instance. I say we seize it. The other one, the one behind the mask, I'm really tempted to do the Reaver effect, but she doesn't. But I won't, rather. Irrelevant. Forces objective queer. Ruins. Really straightforward, really blunt. And as you guys come closer to the table, they note your presence and then all just sort of, not stand at attention, but like ease away from the table, the war table, each other, and just sort of wait. And now I get to move you guys to this. Oh, there we go. Each of the Torvitons here have an objective. Eventually, maybe all of them will be handled, maybe. But nonetheless, if you guys want to assist their efforts inland, they request your assistance. For assorted reasoning of why not just use your own forces. Which, in some cases, they will still be using their own forces, but it's just that you guys will be supplemental onto that. You guys have 3 choices here. You guys can go for toxic relations. Forward scouts have identified the toxic creation of grungs. You don't know what a grung is? It's a small amphibian frog person. As it's alluded to in the paragraph here, they are slavers. They're evil little bastards that follow a strict caste system.
Reminds me of Sloth.
Sort of like Slot, except smaller. Torviton Caden, that's what this guy's name is. Torviton Caden demands that they follow protocol and exterminate the little bastards. But before their extermination, perhaps they can tell some valuable information. For toxic relations, it will be up to you guys to trick, coerce, force, persuade, whatever negotiation methods you guys want to use to get that information out of them. At either a time limit or your guys' calling in, his forces will then exterminate the entire little village they have. And no, there's no, could we keep him alive bit? No. Venkoshi protocols are absolute. For the case of Torvaton Alana, in the middle there, nymph negotiation, that's exactly that. A nymph was what? A river nymph. Indigenous to this island. Obviously, a semi-fairy, semi-elemental being like the nymph might have valuable information on the place. That being said, Venkoshi forces have a specific intimidating aesthetic to them, so they were unable to establish communication with them. That's where you guys come in. You guys certainly seem a lot nicer than Venkoshi forces. Last but certainly not least, Torvaton Sienna. Speaks very straightforward, very bluntly, in a manner similar to Captain Sterling back at Drift Rivers Bay. The guy that wanted to see Varric's gizmos. I think the biggest thing you guys should catch from Ruined Rumble is the middle bit of Impossible Alliance. Elves, bugbears, grungs, hobgoblins? Never before seen anywhere. And Torvaton Sienna doesn't think that this is the place to start seeing it. In terms of, in the meta sense, what each mission encapsulates in terms of theme, you guys will be doing some genuine negotiation and role-playing with the nymph negotiation one. In the case of toxic relations, it could be a lot of fun as you guys topple a bunch of CR1/8 little frog guys. They range from CR1/8 to CR2, depending on which cast they are. Stuff like that. I might make some more to fill in, to do the in-betweens, but yeah. You guys could play into their superiority/inferiority complex and have a good bit of wacky fun as you beholding yourselves to things that are lesser than you in more than one sense. Ruined Rumble will just be a fight fest, in case you guys are desiring to fill your slaughtering desires even more. Fight. All the way into the ruin. Once the ruin has been fought and slaughtered in, it will become a forward post for Venkoshi forces. No one knows what the nymph knows. No one knows if the grunts know anything. But nonetheless, these are two elements that need contentment. I don't know what O has voted yet. So there's, yeah. The vote is up to all of you.
Just asking around the table if they have heard anything of
Dragons?
Draconic nature, yeah.
Torvaton Kane and Torvaton Sienna defer to Torvaton Alana, the middle one, and she shakes her plated helmet. Nothing so far, unfortunately. I'm speaking bluntly. I want to do the Hillandic accent constantly. Nothing so far.
Well, if you do, she is a potential ally. I will put that out there, just so you are aware.
She holds up a hand. She's been informed by Maestro Connor. Well, by the Falvaton, who was thusly informed by Maestro Connor. They know why you guys are here. They know what you're looking for.
All right. Garth, Kirsty, preferences?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm quite interested in the Elven Ruin one, but I don't know if I'm up for fighting the entire way is the other thing.
Yeah. I'll tell you what will happen of the options you don't pick once you guys decide which one you guys are going for. Because again, Vankoshu forces will progress with or without you guys. So whatever option you guys don't take, it will have its own, on my end, predetermined outcome.
What about you, Garth? You got a preference?
The frog one sounds like it would probably just be goofy and fun. Nymph seems interesting. Ruins, I don't know. Ruin seems like simple, just because like all we would be doing is going in and pretty much just wiping the entire area. Not saying it would be easy, but I'm just saying like the entire time would probably feel like it's just a slaughter. So I don't know. I guess the first or the second one.
Okay. I think I will cast my vote on Ruin Rumble. I'm down for rumbling in the ruins.
Rumble in the ruins.
Don't make this a three-way tie sort of thing.
I'm probably down for Ruin Rumble or some sort of interested in it. The second one, if not that, would probably be the nymph one, probably.
Okay. So that leaves 2 for Ruin Rumble. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. Now I need to hear back from O, because he could determine a tie. As for
I could just pick Ruin Rumble, so we just have an answer now. Because O is.
I'll
kind
go
of
into a
spotty
bit
at
more
times.
detail as what the predetermined outcomes are. Because what will happen is once you guys pick a mission, more information about that mission will be told to you. In the case of Ruin Rumble, you guys aren't actually fighting elves and bugbears and grungs and hobgoblins and stuff like that. Not actually. You'll be fighting their simulacrums, so to speak. The entire ruin is infested by what is referred to as an oblex. A big memory-eating ooze that could create people out of itself after having consumed their memories. So everything that is manning that fort, that ruin rather, was eaten by it, and then recreated by it.
Oh, fun.
Yes, the obelisk can eat your guys' memories as an attack. It's not some sort of long-term process. It can just do it.
Oh, cool, so we can come out as potatoes.
I mean, potentially, yes. Yep, here it is. For the Elder Obelix, which is definitely what you guys will be facing. Targets one creature could see. This is a DC 18 Wisdom save. Take 8d10 psychic damage and become memory drained until it finishes a short or long rest, or until it benefits from greater restoration. Here's blah blah blah. While memory is drained, target must roll a d4 and subtract number from any ability checks or attack rolls. Each time, the dice increases as you keep getting your memory drained, from d6 to d8, then to 10, 12, 14, 8, yeah, so on and so forth. Interesting. Cool. The Grun one is there's more to the Gruns that meets the eye. That means that the predetermined outcome is they will get slaughtered. It's just a matter of how effective the slaughter is. The Nymph, I actually don't have a predetermined answer for the Nymph. I think that one's the most vague. So yeah. But nonetheless, we are going to call a session today, right here. Because I need to do preparation for any of these options. I'm probably going to wait for... listen, I don't start prepping until at least, like, Sunday night, Monday, Tuesday, something like that. So, O has, like, 24 hours, 36, 48, whatever, to get back to me as to which one he's picking. No one tell him what you picked. We'll let his vote be biasless. If it is a tie, then we will start adding discriminatory manners, because what you guys are picking is you guys are picking this as players, not as characters. if we do get a tie, then we start adding discriminatory efforts of character decision making.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah, the Bruin Rumble seems fun. From a
It's
meta
gonna be a
perspective.
combat. It's just gonna literally be a combat slog.
Yeah, the Nymph negotiation, this also seemed fun. So, but my preference is the Rumble at the moment.
I'm surprised. I thought no one would want to pick Rumble. To be honest, I was like, yeah, they probably had enough combat to last like a good few seconds. Pick the fighting one. What do I know?
That's it. We're just.
Maybe it just sounds like the, I don't know, quickest option?
I mean, quickest is relative. If you think quick is going to be determined by an entire session of combat, and I mean that it will be basically being an entire session of combat, then sure. Nymph negotiation could be done fast. Like, I didn't put times on these like medium, short, long, because I want all of them to be roughly equal time limit. AKA can be done in a single session. Because I don't want to repeat of Derelict Town after you guys just did Derelict Town, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, if that is any enlightening to you guys, yeah, I do intend for each of these to be able to be complete in a single session. Barring extraneous circumstances of power went out, internet went out, Roll20 out, Discord out, etc., etc., etc.
Okay.
So yeah.
You know what?
It's just a matter of what do you want that one session to be comprised of. Goofy stuff, serious talk stuff, or kill.
Here's the thing. If it does come down to tie, like let's say I pick Nymph and also picks Nymph and we're tied, then we're gonna go to like character choices. I know Rose would just go with the Ruin Rumble anyways, so might as well just pick that. And just be like,
well, the question is, does anyone else change the vote if their characters have any say in it? Because remember, you guys just spent like 2 days or so in a town of the undead, so.
Yeah, Korik would probably advocate in the flip sense for the negotiation there.
damn it.
Exactly, my point. So, this is why we have separate your character and player. So yeah, if you guys want to just fight things out, you totally can. Probably to make quite the map for that. Proper dungeon. In the goal of keeping it done in one session, I might instigate the double or nothing rule, which is to say damage is doubled constantly for them and you guys.
Oh, fuck, that's scary.
Yeah, we'll see. I haven't designed it yet because I wasn't going to design something in case you guys didn't pick it. And besides, I knew today we were going to have a late start anyways, and da-da-da-da, so I was like, we'll just have a chiller day today. Talking. Getting items, stuff like that. But yeah, we'll wait for O's pick. I'll message him right now at let me know what you pick for the mission. Also, any mundane stuff you have is, if you so wish, replaced with a +1 equivalence. This includes weapons, armor, and tools, though not ammunition. Okay, I mentioned him. Well, then he'll get back to me so quickly, I doubt, but maybe if we're lucky. Watch him pick Nymph negotiation, and thus everything comes up Millhouse.
The more I think about it,
Oh my god, he's messaging me right now. Yes,
I'm gonna switch my vote to negotiation.
you're gonna. Okay.
Now
So
watch
now
him
it's
pick the
literally
Ruin.
a 3-way tie. So no matter what he picks, is the deciding factor. Okay. Watch him be like, I don't have a pick, let them choose. The non-answer.
Wait, how is it a 3-way tie?
then you're picking toxic relations, aren't you? You said you picked the
No,
frog.
I said one of the two. I was like, just like, whichever one ended up getting any votes, and then neither of them got votes.
All right. Well, if that's the case, then still a tie, potential tie in some capacity. Oh yeah, he would definitely place his shield and hammer and tools if possible. All are good to be upgraded. Are you sit on mission? I'm trying to incite a response from him.
Do it.
It says he's on his computer, so I'm wondering if, like, I don't think he's actually on his computer. I feel like his computer Discord is on, but he's on his phone.
Probably.
Thus, it
he usually just
provides
closes his laptop, it
saying-
sounds.
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how this extermination goes. One way or another. I will say my intent is for you guys to get to the dragon by next session. Or not to the dragon herself, but we found the way to the dragon by next session.
Yeah. Okay. We'll have a path to the dragon.
He picked the first one, didn't he?
No. I like the fake killing. I mean negotiating. But I wouldn't be mad about a temple. It's not a temple.
That's not helping, because that's both the things, and depending on which one he picks.
Well, the thing is, you said your vote was between 1 or 2, whichever gets votes. And then Fred changed it to 2, and then O started with fake killing. I mean negotiation. So, therefore, instead of dealing with the ruins, you guys are going to go talk to a nymph. And how that negotiation goes is, we'll see. We'll see.
Will be a change of pace.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys will be talking out your problems for once, as opposed to just killing by force. No,
Oh,
I say by force.
water.
I know, right? There's, I'm sure, some lesson to be made here that Lorelei is here, and her name is Lorelei, and Lorelei is the name of a siren, which is a nymph-esque creature. Anyways, though, yeah, you guys will be talking to a nymph. You guys will be going with, not with, but you're going to be following Torviton Alana's request? I guess it's a request. You guys will be sent to the furthest ahead point of Venkoshi expeditioning, so to speak. And you guys will meet up with the two monitores, the two squads that saw the nymph, and then they're just gonna basically be like, "Hey, if you need us, we're whistle, and we'll come over and start killing the bitch." And then she runs away, in which case, then fuck. So yeah, you guys are in a place where you guys will have backup, basically consistently. So, or constantly rather. So that's nice. That's nice. So yeah, that is where we end today's session with the pick decided. You guys got a bunch of gear. Got a bit of talking. Some people cleared up some details about certain things. And yeah, next time you guys go talk to a nymph, fairy, elemental, whatever, spirit, whatever thing. Also, someone is tenderizing some meat. You guys might be able to hear him too. Just
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, tenderized meat. But yeah, I have
Sorry,
nothing.
expensive.
Make cutlets too. I have nothing else for you. Haha, you guys level up. No, it's okay. Wouldn't that be a fucking curveball if I did that just like once? Just like
Every session would just level up.
Wouldn't that be fucking wild?
Okay, if we finish game, I'm gonna go to bed because I am a bit